Good morning all of you. Today we are going to start exercise 5.1 of chapter 5. Question number 1. In each of the following situation, does the list of numbers involved make an arithmetic progression and why? First part is the taxi fare after each kilometer when the fare is rupees 15 for the first kilometer and rupees 8 for each additional kilometer. It means what we have to do? We have to check whether the list of number of the fares will be maintaining AP or not. So let's see the solution of this question. Here what we can do, we can assume here let the fare for the first kilometer is rupees 15. Actually this is already given, so we can write here according to given this is the fare for the first kilometer rupees 15, and after that it is mentioned that after 1 kilometer the fare is increased for additional kilometer as rupees 8 per kilometer. So for 2 kilometer distance the fare will be paid rupees 15 for 1 kilometer plus rupees 8 for additional kilometer. So the fare becomes rupees 23. Similarly, if you travel 3 kilometer by taxi, then the fare which you will pay will be 15 rupees for the 1 kilometer, and for the additional 2 kilometer you will pay 8 rupees per kilometer. So that will be 2 8 is 16. So 15 plus 16 will be the fare 31 rupees, right? So we can find out here first three terms and decide whether the given list of number is in AP or not. But here I have taken here the fare for the 4 kilometer also. For 4 kilometer the fare will be 15 rupees for 1 kilometer, and rest 3 kilometer which is the additional distance, the fare will be 3 8 are 24. So 15 plus 24 will become 39 rupees is the fare for first 4 kilometers. Now let us check here the list of fare will have 15, 23, 31, 39 and so on. You can write here only first three terms of the AP also. Now to check whether this list of number is in AP or not, what we need to do? We need to find out the difference between the terms is same or not. Means two consecutive terms if have the same difference, then that list of number will be in AP. So let us find out here the difference of A2 and A1. Always we take the next term minus the previous term. So that is called A2 minus A1. So when we subtract here 23 minus 15 or 15 from 23, we get here the result 8. Similarly, subtract A2 from A3. So here A3 minus A2. A3 minus A2 is 31 minus 23 again is 8. Likewise A4 is given 39, subtract A3 from it. So A4 minus A3 is again 8. So we can see here the difference of A2 A1, A3 A2, A4 A3 is same rupees 8. It means this list of fare is in AP. So this is the way we have to explain the reason. Now come to next part of the question, which is important. Here the question is the amount of air present in a cylinder when a vacuum pump removes 1/4 of the air in the cylinder at a time. What is the meaning of this question? In this question actually we are given that a cylinder is full of air, and at one vacuum 1/4 of the air removes from it, and every time it is going on like this, and every time 1/4 of the remaining air present in the cylinder is removed. So what we can write here, we can assume here let the air present in the cylinder as its volume be V1. V1 stands for volume in the first case. Now if you remove 1/4 air by pumping it for one time, then the remaining air which will be left in the cylinder will be now 3/4 of the V1. So this is the remaining air in the cylinder. Now again from this remaining 3/4 V1, if you again use single pump, 1/4 of this remaining will go out, and the remainder or the remaining air which will be left will be 3/4 of this value. So here we have written again after pumping 1/4 air from it, the remaining air will be what? Will be 3/4 of the previous remaining volume. So 3/4 of previous remaining volume will be 3/4 of 3/4, which will be 9/16 V1. So this is the air left in the cylinder after using it second time after vacuum it. Now we have here three terms. First term of the volume of air is V1. second term of the remaining volume is 3 by 4 V1, third term of the remaining volume is 9 by 16 V1. So we have here these three terms, and from these three terms we can find out whether this list will maintain AP or not. How to do this? We can simply subtract second term from third term, first term from second term, and find out the difference. If that difference comes same, this will maintain AP, otherwise it will not be in AP. Now let us check A2 minus A1. So 3 by 4 V1 minus V1. 3 by 4 minus V1 gives you 3 by 4 minus 1. V1 is common. So now when you solve it, it will become 3 minus 4 upon 4 V1, which is as minus 1 by 4 V1. So this is the difference of second and first term. Now similarly, find out the difference of third and second term. Third term is 9 by 16 V1 minus 3 by 4 V1. So when you subtract here this, we need to take V1 common, and then inside the bracket we will have here 9 by 16 minus 3 by 4. So take the LCM. 16 is the LCM, and the numerator will become 9 minus 4 3 is 12. 9 minus 12 upon 16 V1. So when we solve it, we get here minus 3 upon 16 V1. Now compare here this first and second difference. They are not same. So what we can conclude? Here the differences are not equal. So this list of number will not be in AP. So we can write here. So the difference is not same. Therefore this list of number is not in AP. So like this we have to decide and give the reason for the questions. So last two parts are very simple. I hope you have understood and you can do this on your own. Thank you.